Here we have 3 units as per the doors indicates. We have this unit here which looks empty, and we have this other on the lower side. This is called Somali goat.
Somali goat.
Somali goat. Or other people call it Borana goat. Or in a scientific name, or in a more common name so that you can be able to recognize it, they call it Galla goat. Once you buy a goat today, you are not going to sell it at the same value tomorrow. So goat farming is a place where you can easily invest money and get your money back tomorrow at a profit that no bank can give you in Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to another episode at Farm with Fred Farm. And during the other episode, we had talked about farming agriculture. I mean, in terms of growing cabbage, capsicum, maize. And he showed us on how irrigation has been of importance to him and how he's managing his farm in a way that is climate smart. He's not only a farmer who does crop farming, he also does goat farming, as you can see them in the background there. So I'm going to meet him today so he can tell us on how he set up his goat farming business and what he's doing about it, and how you can grow also yourself and also become a very successful goat farmer or sheep farmer. So remember to share, subscribe and comment to help others also know about this content. Yes, Mr. Fred, welcome.
Thank you, Job. Karibu to our goat unit. And yes. Here we have 3 units as per the doors indicates. We have this unit here which looks empty, and we have this other on the lower side. This unit here purposely we've left it here so that because we have some males here, bucks, which at the moment are serving this goat. Once they are done with serving, we remove them and we keep them here. So this one will be for men only. So any other business, if we want them to serve the goats, we're bringing them to the other side. So inside this,
you can take us inside.
Yeah, yes, we can go inside. Here we have this white goat. I'm pretty sure you've seen them, not here alone. You've seen them in pictures, in videos. This is called Somali goat. Somali goat. Or other people call it Borana goat. Or in a scientific name, or in a more common name so that you can be able to recognize it, they call it Galla goat. Galla goat is originally an African goat, an origin of Somali. It's white the way it is because it's a goat that is supposed to be kept in hot areas. Does very poorly in cold areas. So if you're in cold and humid areas, this goat does very poorly. But now, in hot areas, it does very well. We brought this here purposely for one purpose, for breeding purpose, because we want to monitor our breeding goats so that as we expand commercially to the meat production, at least we'll have a well-bred goat, a goat that we know its history very well. Many farmers who are getting into business, they are getting into goat business and they are not sure, or they are not aware of how or where the seed came from. So whatever you see here is just a seed that you planted, and we are on the process of multiplying it to take it to the next level, which will be a commercial way of farming. But at the moment, the breeding that we have here is also commercial. Yes, because you have a good number, a breeding number of goats here. So purposely, here is a breeding site for our farm.
You could just take us through the structures, what happens, the importance of each and every structure.
Yes, talking of breeding, we are also demonstrating a small-scale setup of a goat shed. How a goat shed is supposed to look like. If you have a bigger space, you can fence the way that like a fenced. And if you fence it the way a fenced, you need to introduce goats to the drinking area. These are a drinking unit. And on the other hand, there is a feeding section. Remember, goats are browsers. They need to feed sometimes when they are cramping somewhere. That's why you see the net thing or the wire thing, so that it can give them a comfortable space to feed while they are climbing up. But on the lower side, they are also feeding from this section. So they are not limited to feed from this section. So they can feed while climbing, or they can feed while they are on this unit. And if it rains, our goats can still feed, because inside here we have these feeding troughs. On the far edge here, we have the drinkers where we put water, and the two houses usually share the drinker. These two houses share this drinker, and the other lower two houses usually share one drinker. So they feed, if it rains, they feed from inside. But also, there are farmers who usually find it easy if they feed their goats from inside. They don't want them to come outside because of sometimes the spaces. That is the limiting factor. The goat can feed from here and feed from these troughs here. But now, in our case, we've expanded our zero-grazing unit. They can feed from outside and they can feed from inside. So this is purely a simple setup structure for a small-scale farmer who want to do goat farming and they want to do it professionally. So they can adopt this type of goat farming.
Oh, that's very interesting. And I believe farmers who want to visit your farm to learn more, because you are just giving them a tip of an iceberg.
Yes.
Are they free to come to your farm?
Exactly. This farm is purposely set for the purposes of training our farmers. We have other farms outside this farm which are not accessible, which we are doing other things. We are doing crop farming. We are also doing goat farming. When we are commercially producing our goat for meat, they are not farmed here. They are in other section which they are not very accessible to the farmer. As you came, you saw this farm is very accessible. You can be easily directed and come here. So we set this farm purposely for farmers to come and learn and be able to be good farmers.
Wow.
Yes.
So dear farmer, you've gotten to hear and learn from Mr. Farm Fred himself. He has shared with us a lot of secrets on how he has reared his goats here. And you've seen a number of sheds which are worth coming and visiting. So
yes.
Consider coming and visiting you here so that
Sure.
you can learn more and get to raise from one level to another. And that is the purpose of this channel. Now, in a minute, what advice would you give those ones who want to venture into goat farming?
The big advice I can tell you, goat farming is not your normal type of farming. Goat farming is an investment. The way you are seeing our government or any African government is buying gold and reserving it to be able to stabilize their economy or to stabilize their currency. The same thing happens when it comes to goat farming. Once you buy a goat today, you are not going to sell it at the same value tomorrow. So goat farming is a place where you can easily invest money and get your money back tomorrow at a profit that no bank can give you in Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's where we come to the end of this episode. And remember to share, comment, and subscribe to help others to grow from one level to another. We are going to share with Mr. Farm with Fred because he's a diversified farmer. Another episode, you'll have to watch out and see something else that he has prepared for us. So do not... remember to comment, subscribe to also get more notifications from this platform. Till next time, bye.
Mogalfa Digital Agency, Cheza Smart. Achieve your endless possibility through digital visibility. Are you ready to grow your brand, reach new customers, and stand out online? At Mogalfa Digital Agency, we turn ideas into impact. From powerful digital marketing, including targeted social media campaigns, search engine optimizations, Google adverts, and influencer partnerships, to strategic planning that aligns every move with your business goals. We handle smart media buying and real-time monitoring to make every shilling work harder for you. We produce compelling voice-over ads, eye-catching posters, professional corporate events photography, and high-quality documentaries that tell your story with impact. Through State Update Media, we amplify your voice with impactful articles, interviews, and documentaries that elevate your visibility. Partner with a team driven by creativity, innovation, and measurable results. For more information, contact us on email mogalfadigitalagency@gmail.com. All callers or WhatsAppers on 0119 615 315. 0119 615 315.
Mogalfa Digital Agency, cheza smart. Achieve your endless possibility through digital visibility.